Hello, my name is Sarah Penick, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm by Christopher Paolini. It is a supplementary book for the Inheritance Cycle, which the first book was made into a movie. They're both called Aragon, so you may know about it just from the movie. I really like the Inheritance Cycle. I really enjoy it. I'm waiting with bated breath for book 5. I kind of wish he'd hurry up with it, but I was super excited when he released The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm. It's Tales from Alagasia, Volume 1, Aragon. So that suggests there might be more supplementary books in the future, which I'm kind of hoping for. It's obviously way smaller than his other books. Aragon is the shortest of the Inheritance Cycle, and it is like 500 pages long. Inheritance, the fourth book in the series, is over 700 pages long. So to have a book that's under 300 pages is kind of weird. I mean, it's a good book. I was just surprised. I hadn't heard anything about like the length of the book or anything before I got it. I just knew I wanted to read it, so I got it. And so I was surprised by how short it is. It's not bad. It's just surprising. It's like, so you have like 3 stories that can sort of stand alone, connected by prose, I think it's called, by story. So it all just flows and lets you know what's going on with Aragon. We get an update of Murtagh. And so it was really good. I really liked it. When I heard there was a chapter written by Angela, his sister, who he based Angela the Herbalist on, I was super excited. I was like, finally we're going to get some questions answered about Angela, because I'm going crazy not knowing anything about Angela. He did not answer any of my questions. I don't know about you guys, but he did not answer any of my questions. I still have so many questions, and I'm like all the same questions, and I'm disappointed. I want more info on Angela. She's obnoxious. I really like her, and so I'm still grumpy at him for not answering my questions in this book. But I still really enjoyed it. I really liked the story, The Worm of Calcaras. The Worm of Calcaras. I love that. I love it. I just really like it. I was going to say it almost makes up for not getting answers by Angela, but no, nothing will make up for not getting answers about Angela. Answer my questions, please, Christopher. But I still really enjoyed it, even though I was a little disappointed. And I recommend the Inheritance Cycle for no younger than middle schoolers, just because there's a lot of fighting, and it's a gigantic book. I was 11 when I read Lord of the Rings. I was also homeschooled, and I was always very ahead of my age group with reading. Even as like 11, I had a high school reading level. When I was first learning to read in first grade, that was the only time I was at my reading level. All the other times I was ahead of myself. So I'm not necessarily a good example of what to expect from children for reading of their ages. I recommend The Inheritance Cycle for middle school or older. And that's the age I would recommend The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm for. Plus, if you let a younger kid read it, but not the Inheritance Cycle, that's just going to be really irritating because it's like, I don't understand anything that's happening. You have to have read the Inheritance Cycle before you read this, or you're not going to understand what's going on. But I recommend this, and I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for book 5 and for any other supplementary books Christopher Paolini makes for the Inheritance Cycle. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you deciding if you want to get this book or whatever. And I hope you have a really good day. Bye!